What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Candice Gabrielle. You can call me Candy G. And on this channel I do lifestyle content, so whatever I do in my life, I show up, I show out, and I show you. If you want to be a part of the Candy Gang, then all you gotta do is click subscribe and turn on those post notification bells because you don't want to miss a video. Alright, so today, you guys, we are coming to the end of the Mildred series, and y'all, I am super excited to come to the end because, like I told y'all in the beginning of this Storytime series, after I finish telling this story, I will be letting bygones be bygones. I will no longer have any ill malice. I'm going to release and let go of all hurts, all inconveniences, all disappointments, all negativity concerning Mildred. I'm going to wish nothing but the best for Shawty. I will take on and accept the lessons and not ever fall into this bullshit again, okay? So anyways, I'm going to fast forward to y'all. I told y'all that Mildred tried to do that weird shit with the, oh, you have your own stuff on your side of the room, I have my own stuff on my side of the room. Then she tried to like change and want to do like, oh, I want to put cabinets, and she wanted to decorate the whole room around her shit. And it was F what I got going on, F my stuff, this, that, and the third. And I started to catch on to that very, very early. Mildred then came a month later after I got all my stuff, and she seen that I was living my life and just, you know, being great. She wanted to be my friend again, talking about, don't you miss being my friend? No. But anyways, let's get into the rest of this story. So I'm going to fast forward all the way. Me and Mildred, we was pretty cool, but I was still having my guard up. I was not. She kept asking me to spend the night over her house. I refused. She kept asking me to be with her, this, that, and the third. I refused. And I do also have a story time that where she blamed me instead of warning me as a friend. She blamed me for something, and this wasn't that. But we gonna get into that story time sometime later on in life, child. But anyways, it's just, I had dealt with a lot dealing with Mildred. So you guys, I caught COVID one time, and the time that I caught COVID, I did not handle it very well, okay? So at first I was just like, I'm missing out on clients. I cannot take this. Like, I need to be out there making money. I felt so sick, so bad. And I started to go insane in my room. I then honestly started to see why a lot of old people that are in nursing homes, hospitals, that are restricted from doing a lot of things, a lot of handicapped people, they can tend to be a little sour. I learned to understand why they can tend to be a little sour, because like it feels like everything is going on and you can't do anything. You just have to sit by yourself, isolated from the world while the world still goes on. And y'all, that can take a toll on you. So I was really, really angry. Part of my accountability, y'all. I was very angry, I was very miserable, and I was very much in my feelings. So that being said, like, I one day wanted to take a drive. I wanted to take a drive and just drive around. I ran out of weed too, yo. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I ran out of weed. I needed to go get some more weed. But when I had COVID, Mildred was one of the people that she was checking on me, making sure I didn't need anything, making sure I was good. She sent vegetables, like canned vegetables and stuff to help me out. She did all of that. But this is where I learned, like, all help ain't good help, and really watch the people that's helping you and make sure that they have good intentions behind it. Because also, I don't think I mentioned that Mildred was the type of person where she would help me, but at the same time, when she get mad, some of the things that I heard from Mildred when she got mad in the previous story times that I didn't really hit on or mention, I would vent to her. And she would say stuff like, oh, you're looking for a pity party. Oh, the world doesn't revolve around you. Everybody going through shit. Y'all, that is my biggest pet peeve. If somebody comes to you to vent, do not say everybody going through something. We know that. Who gives a fuck? I'm talking about my situation right now. I'm talking about me. And people kind of like, they kind of try to dismiss what you're going through to say, oh, we're all going through something. Well, after I finish venting, if you would like to vent, then you can vent to me. You can tell me what you're going through. But to have people out in the clear and then they're venting to you and you say, oh, everybody going through stuff, don't do that, because everybody deserves somebody to talk to. Not everybody can afford a therapist. Not everybody wants to talk to a therapist. Not everybody wants to go and talk to somebody that, you know, they don't know this, that, and the third. Now, if I am draining you with my issues, then say that while we're still good. Say that actually while I'm venting to you. But don't go and say everybody going through stuff or this, that, and the third. Or say I'm not in the space to hear that right now. You can say anything, but don't do that. Don't, when you get mad, now you want to say something, but you was trying to support me and be there for me when we was cool. Like, it's giving fake, it's giving snake, it's giving, your intentions was never pure to begin with. So anyways, like, she would do that. She would help me out if I needed money. Like, if I asked her, she would cash app it to me. If I anything that I needed or anything that I wanted to know, she did help me out. Mildred actually is one of the reasons, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't have no hate in my soul. Mildred played a big part of how good of a hairstylist I am. I'm a good hairstylist because Mildred, yeah, she helped me out. She showed me her tips and tricks and this, that, and the third. Now, she's not the only one, but she's one of the people. Did I move it? She is one of the people that contributed into how good of a braider I am 100%. And with Mildred, not really just braiding, but just like styling too, because she knew some stuff about styling and this, that, and the third. And she will always show me the easier way to do things. Mildred also helped me a lot in my young woman life. Like, she helped me peep out the bullshit, see the bullshit, this, that, and the third. I'm not gonna lie. Once you get mad and you want to bash me, or you want to say, like, I did this for you, I did that for you, I did this for you, I did that for you, the fact it coming from a good place goes out the window, because now you are dishing out everything that you helped me with, everything that you did for me, as if you did it for some type of brownie points, or you did it for some type of reward. Or you're basically trying to say, like, I did all of this for you and da 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 da. Like, I've done things for you too. I'm just not, it's just not no bone in me that can go and be like, oh, I did this for you and I did that. Half the things that I do for people, I probably forgot because it came from a good place. I have a good heart. I'm going to help whoever I need to help. I'm never going to sit and say, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, unless I'm really sitting and reflecting. Because I want to say that, because in my next story time, oh yeah, I'm throwing that shit in there. But like, unless I really can remember, or I could really be a good person to somebody and they can be really shitty to me in return. And in the case with me and Mildred, y'all, we were best friends. I was not shitty to her. Whenever I went anywhere, I always got Mildred something. I've always thought about Mildred. I've always done things for Mildred, and I thought it was just reciprocating the energy that she gave me. But hers was coming from, oh, I done all of this for her, so this is why I'm a good friend. And it doesn't make you a good friend to do things for people. It makes you a good friend to actually be there, to actually understand the season that your friend is in their life, to help build them up and be there for them. And when you know they down, you're not trying to kick them, because that's exactly what this woman tried to do. Okay, so anyways, back to me having COVID. She did buy me a lot of the little things, and I appreciate that from Mildred. Now, Mildred, I'm riding around, and at this point, y'all, I'm angry because me and someone in my household, I'm not going to, like, you know, disclose all that, but like, me and someone in my household, we kind of got into it because they felt weird about me going out and getting fresh air while I was in quarantine. And I'm like, well, I'm in my car isolated. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just riding around to get some fresh air. I've been in this room for damn near almost 2 weeks at this point. Like, I think I had like 3 more days of quarantine, so I was in my room for damn near 2 weeks, a week and a half, and I just wanted to go out. I wanted to, like, you know, like see the world again. Like being cooped up in your room can make you insane, I promise you. So basically I called Mildred and I am venting to Mildred about what happened. In the middle of me venting to Mildred about what happened, she cuts me off and she's like, oh, I forgot Bestfriend is going up $13. So I'm like, what happened? Like, what I missed? That's a whole lot happened in a week. So she then goes on to tell me, like, oh, she basically talked to the owners of the suite. There was a lot going on at the salon, so one of the tenants left. One of the ladies that she owned one of the suites, she was gone, she was out of there, so they was renting it to somebody else. He ends up telling Mildred, like, hey, if y'all want this room is $13 more. I just don't want, he said the actual price, but I just don't want to disclose like how much the suites are, this, that, and the third. So he just said that they were $13 more, but we can have the suite if we want it. Now, instead of consulting with me, Mildred tells him, yeah, we want it. So with Mildred telling him, yeah, we want it, now Mildred's coming to me saying that Bestfriend's going up $13 because we're moving into that suite. So I was like, so you, like, the only question in my head was, you didn't think to ask me first? And she was like, well, I didn't think it would matter because what's $13? At this point, y'all, I was planning on going out of town for my birthday. I was trying to save money so that I could be able to go, and that would cut into that expense of paying for a more expensive suite than, you know, saving that $13 up. $13, y'all, add up. Let me clear this up. The suite, I'm sorry, he didn't tell her the suite was $13 more. He told her the suite was $25 more. So how Mildred got 13 was she rounded it up for me, and then she would be paying the least amount. I forgot to mention that too. So the room that Mildred picked was $25 more than the room that we pick in a week. So altogether the room would be $100 more a month. But if we split it between me and Mildred, it would be $50 more from the both of us. You feel what y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So pretty much I was like, what is the reason for us going into that room? I don't feel like we need to move into that room because, like, I don't really got it. Like, at this point, y'all, remember, I'm still building my clientele. So I'm still dang near, like, I'm paying the Bestfriend, but I'm not really having no money for real after that. So she's like, what's $13? We use that for lunch. So I was just like, exactly. So now I got to put my lunch. Now I can't eat lunch to be in this expensive room. So she's like, she just keeps saying, y'all, what is $13? What is $13? What is $13? And I'm like, it's not $13 more dollars. Like, at that point I got irritated. So the first question, y'all, is when was you going to ask me to move into this expensive suite? Like, when was you going to say, hey, do you think it's a good idea if we move into this suite because there'll be more room? You know, bring it up instead of volunteering my money to go into this suite. So that was the first question. The second question was, what if I ain't got it? So now she starts that whole thing, oh, you can just pay me when you can again. And we already tried that, and you did that crazy stuff the last time. Absolutely not. So the third solution that I had to the thing was, and y'all tell me in the comment section down below if I was being unfair. The second solution that I had was, okay, how about you pay for this suite? You pay for this suite and I pay what we was used to paying. She said, so how is that fair? So now my question is, why is it fair for me to have to pay for this expensive suite that you told them that you wanted? You never consulted with me. I'm okay with the room. I'm content with how much space we have in the room. We don't need that much space. You need more space. So then she just basically like, oh, blah, 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 whatever, what's $13, what's $13? Now I'm getting mad. So now, y'all, I start cussing, I start going, I'm belligerent at this point. So I'm like, it's not $15 fucking dollars, bitch. It's like, the room is freaking $50 more. Are you serious? Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? So why are you cursing at me? Now she wants to be a Karen, y'all. Now she wants to play Karen. Why are you cursing at me, this and that? Because you keep saying the same thing because you try and piss me off. Because you try and make me look crazy. Like, we see what you doing, Mildred. We see it. So now she's just like, Okay, and she hangs the phone up on me. Well, that was very, very disrespectful. So I let it go. Like, I was just pissed. I called my mama. My mama had the same reaction as me. I called my cousins. My cousins had the same reaction as me. I even called somebody that worked in the suites. Now, the person that worked in the suite, she tried to be a little bit more neutral because she's cool with me, she cool with Mildred. But she was just like, yeah, that's unfair. That's kind of weird. So what you gonna do? I don't know. Me and Mildred ain't speak for like 2 days. So I think on the 3rd day, Mildred sent me this long ass paragraph about I'm too comfortable disrespecting her and this, that, and the third, and our friendship means more to her than business, and she thinks that we need to separate. So I'm like, okay, so you want to separate when you know that I can't afford. Mind y'all, let me let y'all in on the secret before I go into the story. This is where her mindset is, that I can't afford to go nowhere else, that I can't do this on my own. I'm just now getting the hang of it, and now you're trying to add another expense. It was like Mildred was trying, like from the beginning, Mildred was trying to get me out of the suite. Just how she said that she was trying to do 27 piece. But let me let y'all know a secret. I can afford the room. I was actually starting to booming at that point, but I didn't want to spend any more money because I was liking the money that I was getting. Okay, now that y'all know the little secret, let me keep going. But this is the game that I'm playing with Mildred. I really wish I had that long old paragraph, y'all. I really do wish. Let me see if I can find the paragraph. Alright, y'all, I found the message. Now the receipt gonna look weird, because the receipt to what I'm about to show you guys, I had to screenshot it on my laptop, and I don't have the snake number saved, so Mildred number is not saved in my phone. Therefore, it's going to be the message that she said verbatim, except it's not going to show like the actual iMessage like screenshot. Anyways, I got the receipts. Now I am probably going to pause, and I'm going to, you know, give my commentary to this bullshit that was sent to my phone, because I didn't want to pay $13 more for a suite that I didn't ask to be in. Anyways, let's go. This is what she says. I feel hurt and disrespected by the way that you speak to me when you're upset. This is not the first time that you have done this. I am unable to hear or be open to hear your thoughts because you express them in an abusive way. Now, I stay quiet for a long time. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna take my accountability. Yes, I stayed quiet for a very, very long time. I stay very quiet. I stay as quiet as I don't even tell you that I'm feeling some type of way. So 9 times out of 10, when I feel some type of way, nobody knows. I just start distancing myself. I don't talk to you. I don't say nothing to you. That's how I deal with my stuff. Now, if you was a real friend, you would have came to me and been like, why are you so distant? What's going on? How you feeling? But you've never done that as a real friend, and it honestly means that you don't care. You don't care how you make me feel. You don't care what you do and how it affects me. You don't care. You're selfish. Let's proceed. So then it says and I don't know how to express another way is I don't know how to express myself other than being aggressive or crying, and I'm not about to cry to you. I'm just not. So let's continue. So it says, hey, you've been able to communicate your thoughts in an appropriate manner. We would have been able to find a compromise or a solution as we did when you were unable to fully commit to subleasing from August of last year to February of this year. Now remember, y'all, now you're trying to be weird, and now you're trying to act as if I came in here asking you if I could work in here, and that wasn't the case. You got into it with 27 piece because you was mad, because you had to pay bills at your grown ass age. You had to pay bills in 27 piece house. Let's talk about it, okay? You had to pay bills at her house. You didn't want to pay, so then you left, and then you wanted to be spiteful because you're a malicious, you're a ingenuine ass female, and you thought that you was gonna finesse her to live in her stuff rent free. So me feeling bad, me being a friend, a real friend, me feeling bad, I came at you. This is how I came at you. I came at you to say I will help you pay. You could have been like, nah, that's all right. You said I could do this by myself, but I would love to have somebody in here with me. That's what you said to me, Mildred. So don't sit around and try to flip the script as if I came in here trying to leech off you. I was good at the dollhouse. Very good. I was great. Let's talk about it. Until you messed up my situation. Oh, I didn't realize that I didn't tell you guys that how Mildred messed up my situation. Now, Mildred went to the dollhouse. Now, let me use my accountability again. I was mad at Mildred the first time when she tried to do that. Oh, you use your own stuff, I use my own stuff. So, yeah, I did tell the dollhouse owner that you was sleeping with her son. Thank you. And then after I told her, then you got mad because she came back to you because y'all are like this too. But you snaked her out too. Like you snake everybody else out. So you snaked her out. So now you went and snaked me out because you knew that that information didn't come from nobody but me. Okay. Okay, so you was mad. I'm sorry, y'all. This getting me heated all over again, y'all. I gotta let this go. I gotta release and let y'all know the tea. Okay, it's piping hot. I told y'all that. So pretty much, like, you got mad because, oh, now she knows that you a snake. She knows the real Mildred. Now you told her that I was working with you. Then you tried to flip the script. Let's talk about it. You tried to flip the script and tell me that it was the son that told on me for working in your suite while I was working at the dollhouse. No, it was you. And she told me it was you. Yeah, I know the truth. So then, not to mention, she finds that out. So you tell her I'm working down here. So now the dollhouse owner, she's acting weird to me. And the dollhouse owner also knows that I don't play that. I don't play that being weird to me. If you want to be weird to me, I'm a good braider. I'm good. I'm great. Let me post some pictures for the receipts too. Okay? I'm great. I will go and take my talents elsewhere. If I got to drive to every client house and do their hair, I will do that. Thank you. Let's get back into it. So, before you ever try to make it seem like I was leeching off of you, tell the truth. Tell everybody how you wanted me to be in there. You begged me to be in there. Oh, and when we was on that phone, also you was, oh, before I went and vented to you, oh, I miss you. I miss this, that, and the third. I miss how, I miss working with you. I can't wait till you don't have COVID. Yeah, fake. Leave me alone. Anyways, let's get back into it. Mind y'all, let me remind y'all that Mildred is 40 years old. So you acting like this to a 22-year-old baby, I can act like however I want to act. Because you've been acting my age and I've been trying to be mature about it. But now I'm going to show my behind. And that's how I felt when you wanted to volunteer my money to pay for an expensive suite that it don't even have that much room. Let me mention that too, y'all. I'm sorry, I be forgetting stuff when I be telling this story because it's a lot to go into it. That suite is not that much bigger. It's not. Actually, her and her suite mate that's in there now, it looks like they're crammed in there. And it looks like the same situation. Mildred has all this space and her suite mate doesn't have any space. I'm not living like that. I'm too good for that. Back to the story. And then pay half and you taking up half the room. Baby, you need to pay more because I don't have that much space. I don't have the space that you have. Let's talk about it. So then she goes and says, I have gone above and beyond the duty of friendship and business to make sure that you have free reign to the shop. That's a lie. Y'all already know from when I explained the whole story. This is why I had to explain the whole story to y'all. Y'all already know that it wasn't that. It was just a lot of bullshit until you got me to pay half the booth rent. Then you wanted to give me free reign. Okay? And then again, this is what I was telling y'all in the beginning of Mildred. She likes to, what is it? This is also what I was talking about when I said Mildred likes to throw everything that she does for a friend in their face. And even when you was going through it with 27 piece and you was paying me good because you was mad at her, talk about, see, ain't I a good friend? Ain't I a good friend? Giving me money to help you out is not being a good friend. Helping me is not being a good friend. Being honest with me, being truthful, being genuine is a good friend. I've seen that the genuineness go out the window a long time ago. Talking about me behind my back is not being a good friend, especially to your clients. You're talking about me to your clients, then you went to 27 piece and talked about me some more. So talking about me behind my back is not being a good friend. Allowing me to take a schizophrenic man home, not telling me that he's schizophrenic and I actually was that night is not being a good friend. Let's talk about it. Story time coming soon. Being real about your shit and saying, look, I don't want you in my suite no more is being a good friend. saying this relationship going sour is being a good friend. But going to get a job where you are more than capable to pay for this suite, and then you're trying to make me feel bad because I'm not working throughout the week because I'm hustling doing my YouTube videos, telling me you wish you had my life, that's not being a good friend. Only one to be my friend when I'm spending the night at your house and being dumb to everything you're doing and going out with your old ass is not being a good friend. Being a good friend is being there for me, what I was for you. Going and washing towels, and now I'm throwing it in your face because you done threw everything in my face. So let me not sound like I ain't shit that much, and let me say the things that I was doing, because I thought it was a compromise until it wasn't, until it was getting thrown in my face. I didn't need you for anything, Mildred. Let's be honest. I already have a mother. I don't need another one. Let's talk about it. Going to wash your towels, taking you home when I live 35 minutes away and I still got to make it home myself, not even knowing how to drive in the city, but I'm still driving my car, risking my insurance being cut off, risking me getting in an accident because I don't know the street lights. I can't see at night, but you still asking me to take you home. It's selfish. It's selfish. But I still did it out of being your friend, going out, okay? I paid for some of them drinks too. Yeah. Some nights you didn't go in your pocket to spend no money. I spent that money. And vice versa. But we throwing stuff in each other's face, so let's talk about it. I was nothing but a good friend. Leaving me hanging when I needed to get my hair license. It's not being a good friend. It's giving jealousy. And I was too young to figure it out. But guess what? Mama Pam seen it a long time before I seen it. I want to always see the good in people. But F them people. When y'all mama tell y'all about somebody, believe it. Because it's the truth. That's the only person that has your best interest at heart in reality. Only person. Or in my case anyway. Back to the story. So then she says, be it you selling your lip gloss and wanting space to display your bonnets and being open to your cousin selling her jewelry. First of all, if I'm paying half the boo friend, I can sell whatever I want to sell in here. Actually, if I'm working in here and I'm giving you money, why does it concern you that I'm selling anything in there? I can sell whatever I want. It's people that come in here that don't pay any boo friend. It's people that come in the suites, y'all, don't pay any boo friend, and they sell the things that they have. I could do that anyway. You're not doing anything with me doing that. And the jewelry was so that I could pay half the boo friend because that's what you wanted me to do, right? So who cares how you get your money? Actually, she had a whole little girl bringing in candy and stuff for a machine, and she wasn't paying no boo friend. She wasn't paying anything, but her machine taking up space. I have never said my way or the highway. Yes, you did when you went and got the suite and didn't ask me. You did say it was your way or the highway. Yes, you did when you talked about you wanted to do all these decorations and you kept saying this is my suite. I pay for this suite, this, that, and the third, and I'm giving you half. Even when I wasn't giving you half. Let's talk about it. You asked me to work in there. Now you want to make it seem like I asked you. Baby, the audacity. If that was the case, I would have ended all business dealings with you when you spoke to me disrespectfully back in February. No, I didn't talk to you disrespectfully, you manipulator. I said that this friendship back in February, I said that the friendship was going sour, therefore I wanted to put our friendship on hold. And please do not message me if it doesn't have anything to do with the suite. That's not disrespectful. That's basically saying, baby, this friendship is not working out. And I'm real about my friends. I'm not fake. I'm not about to pretend to be your friend and try to like scoot you under the bus. Like, I'm not about to do that. That stuff that you do, I'm not about to do that. It's really giving Karen. I'm really seeing your other side. How you like to tell the kids, oh, I got good hair. My mama German. And you do black kids' hair. How dare you? Talk about you don't got that nappy hair that they got. How dare you speak to a child like that? Tearing down these black children. Shame on you, Mildred. Anyways, let's get back into it. I will not allow you to continue to speak to me that way. Bitch, I speak to you however the fuck I want. And you learned that from the story times are coming soon, y'all. Let me stop talking so much. Whenever something does not go how you think it should go, you lash out. Absolutely. When I'm paying half the rent and you want it to go your way or no way. I said, y'all, before I got mad and I started screaming at her, I literally said, okay, I can't afford that. Why didn't you think to ask me first? And she kept saying, what is $13? What is $13? So you provoked me and you wanted me to still act the same. Fuck out of here. You too old for that. So then she goes and she's like, I have never spoke to you that way, but out of love and respect, I've chosen to keep my composure and never devalue you. You lied. And the truth ain't in you. You nice nasty. That's what you are. And then you want to manipulate the situation to make it seem like I'm crazy. No, I see what you're doing, dummy. And I'm not about to sugarcoat it. I don't got no filter to my daggone mouth. My mouth gonna run and it's gonna run and it's gonna run some more. So when you do things and you think you doing it indirectly, baby, I'm gonna be direct at you. Cause that's me. I opened my space to share with you out of love and kindness of my heart because I genuinely love you, Candace. Fuck out of here. But you are too comfortable with disrespecting me. You disrespected me 1,000,000 times before I disrespected you. I ain't even disrespect you before you disrespected me. I actually had a lot of respect and a lot of love for you. I used to call you my mother. I'm mad at myself for that. Whoo, y'all, the words that just ran in my head. Whoo. Most High, take that thought out of my head, please. I'm not even about to say that. So then she goes and says, I'd rather not lose our friendship because of business. I think it's best that we separate the business from the friendship. The new work week begins on Sundays. I know that you have been out sick upon your return. It's back to school. I'm willing to continue to do business with you in order for you to service your back to school rush. So you'll owe half the booth rent for this week. And then she put the week due on this day and that much due on this week on August 27th. The August 28th is a new week. If you have clients that Sunday, that you can rent the chair for $50 a day to avoid having to pay full booth rent for the entire week. Once you finish servicing your last client, or if you rent the chair that Sunday, please clean out your space and leave your front door and the keys inside the station drawer. I think that continuing to do business together will kill our friendship, and I value friendship more than the business. Now let me tell y'all what I think about that. First of all, let's talk about it. She's still trying to be nice nasty. Let me tell you how. Sunday is right next to Monday, so you know I'm going to have a lot of clients on that Sunday, the last day before they go back to school. So you want to try to get $50 more out of me because you need to go pay for that suite over there, but baby, no. Let me tell y'all what was going to really happen. If this was to happen, because I let it go. I ain't say nothing to her when she said that. I was like, no, I think I just said, okay. At first, I was typing, y'all. I was typing, and then y'all know when y'all just deleted. Then I just said, okay. Let me tell y'all how I feel about that. First of all, you try to be nice, nasty, and try to get $50 more out of me. I usually don't pay the booth rent until after I finish working. And that was what was going to happen. But let me tell y'all how it really was going to happen. This was what I plotted in my head. Because don't play with me. So, okay, I was going to work. Okay, I was going to work that entire week. And, baby, them keys, you had to get them back in blood. I would have never gave you them keys back. You would have had to eat them keys. You would have had to beat them keys out of me, bitch. You wouldn't have got them keys. I'm just letting you know. If it went how you thought it was going to go, you would have never got them keys. Let's talk about it. That's number one. Number two, I would have never gave you the front door keys either. This not your suite. Baby, this ain't yours. And I didn't get them keys from you. I got them keys from the owner. So you get them keys from the owner. I wasn't even, first of all, I wasn't giving you no keys. Them keys belong to me, and them keys was going to continue to belong to me. Do your job and get the locks changed, because I'm not doing it. Show them how you cannot work with others, because 27 piece left and now I'm leaving. And I think that's why you kept me around so long, because you knew in your heart of hearts that they was going to see that you cannot work with anybody. You can't, because it's you. It's not us. It's you. Number one, let's look at the common denominator. Okay, Mildred. Okay. Number two, that $50, baby, you was getting half that daggone boyfriend, and you was going to carry on. Don't play with me, Mildred. So that's how it was going to go. I was going to use that daggone suite, and you was going to get the same price that you always get, and I was going to skirt off with my business. But instead of arguing with her, y'all, I am going to save that, and I am going to tell y'all next week, okay, how it all played out. Because, y'all, when I tell y'all the Most High is always in my favor, the Most High is always in my favor, okay? You was not about to play with me like that, baby. All I got to do is make a couple phone calls, baby. That's all I have for you guys today, y'all. That really heats my blood, because I really went through so much with Mildred, and I really... like, that's why I wasn't posting, y'all. Mentally, I just wasn't in it. Mentally, I was going through a lot. I could even feel tears coming up, because I came a long way, y'all. When I tell y'all I came a long way, the Most High just blessed me so much. Like, and you have to go through the storm before you can get to your fairy tale, before you can be happy. I promise y'all, like, the rainbow is at the end of the storm. I promise y'all. Like, if anybody is ever going through anything with their job, if you're going through anything at home, if you're going through anything in any stage of your life, just stick it through, okay? Play the game, stick it through, because your blessing is coming, okay? The Most High got you. He got you. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys like this story time, please give it a big thumbs up. If y'all want more to come, if y'all want to know next week what happens, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those post notification bells so you know every time I post. And don't forget to comment if you have any video requests, any questions, or if you just want to talk to me, because I be bored. But you already know it's your girl Candy G, and the place to be. Excuse me. So comment down below, and I get to you for sure. I love you guys so much, and without a doubt, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.